Good morning everyone, and welcome back to my garden. In today's video, I'm going to showcase my beautiful Vinca. Vinca is an annual that is heat tolerant and drought resistant as well. It's extremely colorful and so easy to grow, especially if you live in a hot area like I do in California, Zone 9B. Now, let's not mistake the annual Vinca for the Vinca minor or major, which is called periwinkle. That's what this is. The Vinca minor and major is used as a ground cover, or you can grow it in hanging baskets like I'm doing. That comes back every year. So that's considered a perennial. But today, I'm talking about the annual Vinca. Vinca looks just like impatiens, but the only difference is impatiens like the shade, whereas Vinca, annual Vinca, loves the sun. And I have some more Vinca over here. The annual Vinca spreads out and it's just so beautiful and adds so much color to the garden. So right here, as you can see, I'm growing it in pots. Vinca does well in almost any kind of soil. However, it needs to drain well, because if it doesn't, then Vinca is prone to root rot. Isn't it just beautiful? It adds so much color to the garden. I know I said that, but it really does. And you know me, I absolutely love color in my garden. And this is about the easiest thing I've ever grown. I kid you not. I cannot go wrong with this plant. Oh, and check it out. Inside here, I have a bee balm. It's blooming. This is the first time I've ever grown bee balm. And in this pot, a little strawberry pot I got at a yard sale, my strawberries are growing. And yes, more Vinca. And like I said, Vinca is heat tolerant. It actually loves the sun, so it's not like it's tolerating the sun. Vinca thrives in the heat and sun. And you don't have to water it that much. You just wait until the soil is 1 to 2 inches dry. So yeah, I'm gonna water this today. It's a little dry, but you don't have to water it all the time because it's drought tolerant. Here are my chickens. And yes, Vinca grows very easily from seed. Here's a couple little Vinca seedlings right underneath my succulent whiskey barrel. I don't think these are going to get enough sun to really do anything special, but I just wanted to show you that they come back from seed extremely easily. Here's some Vinca in my front yard garden that grew from seed. Besides the white impatiens behind it and a couple white petunias to the right of it, all the colored Vinca, the pink, the purple, and the lavender, all grew from seed. In fact, I got so many new Vinca plants this year, I actually had to thin out this area and dig up a lot of the little new seedlings and plant them in other areas in my garden. So this year I got a lot of new free Vinca plants. Like I said, this is the easiest thing I've ever grown in my entire life. I just can't go wrong with Vinca. And I've never really seen any diseases that they get. I'm told they can get white flies and aphids, but honestly, I've never seen any on my plant. I would imagine that Vinca would do really well in these hanging pots, but these petunias just came back from seed, so I just left them alone. Maybe next year I'll put Vinca in those. This is Creeping Jenny. Isn't it pretty? But this is the Vinca Major. And then the Vinca Minor has smaller leaves. But the Vinca Major, which is a great ground cover, as I mentioned, has cute little purple flowers. And the Vinca, they bloom from May till October. That's another wonderful thing about Vinca. They bloom for so long, not just a couple weeks like most annuals. Here's more Vinca in my antique vintage bathtub. See how the color, it's like neon. It's like electric. It's just so beautiful. I love how the purple Vinca is pairing with that golden yellow yarrow. A little alyssum is spilling over. I just stuck this little Creeping Jenny in the dirt, a little cutting, and it's already rooted and coming back. Little marigold seedling, I didn't plant that, it's just coming back from seed. Well, this isn't a garden tour, but since I'm showing you my Vinca in my vintage bathtub, I'm just showing you everything. This was a Shasta daisy, but it's done blooming. Oh, and a couple little snapdragons are coming back. They really don't like the heat, unlike Vinca, so they didn't do too good, so I cut them off. But now that the weather's starting to come into fall, my snapdragons are gonna bloom again. That's so exciting. Yeah, I never pull annuals when they're done blooming. I just cut them back, and a lot of times they grow back when the season changes to their liking. And look at, I have a plumbago over there. Wait a minute, this isn't a garden tour, this is about Vinca, right? There's just always so much to see in my garden besides the Vinca, so I get excited. And did you know that you can grow more Vinca from cuttings? See how this one is a little bit leggy? If I just cut that off and stick it in water, it'll form roots, and then I can grow another Vinca. Taking cuttings from your Vinca will encourage it to spread out and get more bushy too. So I'm gonna cut right there. I'm gonna pull off all the leaves. Oh, look at little seeds are forming. Because I don't want the energy going into the flower, I'm going to cut the flower off the top. There. Now, what I'm going to do, this is just like a coleus plant. I'm going to stick it in water, and then after the plant forms roots, I'll put it in some nice, loose, rich soil. And that's how I grow another Vinca plant. And the existing Vinca will grow a little bushier too as well. So it's a win-win all around. And no, you don't have to deadhead your Vincas. These flowers will just naturally fall off and produce more. So it's a very low maintenance, easy flower to grow.
And check it out, even the leafcutter bees like Vinca. See the little notch in the petal? They're using this flower for their nesting material. Well, I hope you found this video fun and helpful, and perhaps it will inspire you to grow Vinca in your garden too. Thanks for watching.